Hello and welcome. My name is David Bale, and I'm the CEO of the International Society for the Performing Arts. Before we begin, I want to take this opportunity to honor and recognize the ancestral caretakers of this land on which I'm joining you from, the Lenape. I also want to acknowledge their elders, both past and present. I'd also like to encourage you to visit nativeland.ca to learn of the Indigenous peoples in your region. For the past 18 months, we have been migrating and developing programs as online resources and networking opportunities. Last year, for the first time, we held an entirely virtual Congress. This year, also for the first time, we are holding a hybrid Congress with some 200 delegates joining us in person at the Brooklyn Academy of Music in New York, and another 200 joining us digitally. However, that does not make us two separate entities, as through Socio, you can connect with your fellow digital delegates, as well as those attending in person, including me. Go to the Attendee tab on the Socio desktop or phone app and scroll through and start sending invitations to connect. Once two delegates are mutually connected, they can text and video chat. For 15 years, we've been making ISPA more accessible and diverse through our fellowship program. This year, we are pleased to welcome 68 fellows from 24 regions of the globe. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our regional funding partners, the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, and our Challenge Fund donors who make this program possible. If you haven't found the opportunity to support the fellowship in 2022, please take the opportunity now by following the link in the chat or going to our website at www.ispa.org. Our goal is to raise $40,000 over the next 4 days. We are very fortunate at ISPA to work with approximately 20 sponsors and funders in bringing this Congress to you. Their support now is incredibly meaningful, so please take a moment to visit their virtual booths and say hello. Now, a few moments ago, I made reference to accessibility. We are pleased to offer closed captioning in a multitude of languages. In addition, Socio provides a variety of accessibility options for screen viewing, which you may want to use. The ISPA team has created a variety of help tutorials, which will lead you through any questions you may have. In addition, we have a help desk with volunteers that will help you whenever we have scheduled content online. You may find these help tutorials and help desk on Socio. Speaking of live, we've done something we hope you'll find innovative and easier to navigate. We have a combination of programming that features on-demand content, which is available to you at any time, and includes our ISPA podcasts, which I have to tell you is really cool, and also our always popular regional updates. Then we have simulated live programming that is available at scheduled times and features live interaction with the delegates through the chat. We have 5 sessions or forums, in addition to pitch new works and ancillary programming, including the awards program. Due to the nature of a hybrid event, everything won't be available until early next week, but the platform will remain open through January for your enjoyment. While I'm here in the ancestral home of the Lenape people, I'm delighted to be joined by colleagues in Hong Kong, London, and Santiago. It is my great pleasure to work with a board of 25 individuals representing the ISPA membership around the world. Please join me now in welcoming the chair of the ISPA board and the executive director of the Hong Kong Arts Festival Society, Tisa Ho. Welcome, Tisa.
Thank you so much, David. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Hong Kong, and I so wish that I would be in New York, but welcome to this hybrid Congress. It's whether online or in person, I hope that in the next few days, you will be absolutely inspired and stimulated by the presentations that you will hear, and also enriched by the conversations that you have among colleagues. This, for me, has always been one of the most important things in ISPA, and so I hope that you will have a good time reconnecting in the next few days. We know that producing an ISPA Congress is a massive task, and it's been no less so than in this time. And so I want to, on behalf of all of us, convey the warmest appreciation and thanks to Rebecca and her committee, and to Pamela and her committee, and of course, to the small and mighty team at ISPA, led by the indomitable David Bale. Have great fun.
Thank you, Tisa. That was very generous. For the past 8 months, we've had the pleasure of working with a truly terrific Congress Planning Committee, co-chaired by Rebecca Dawson and Pamela Lopez. To be honest, it's been a bit daunting looking at both an in-person and online Congress. But I'd say, and I think you'll agree with me, that the committee rose to the challenge. I'd like to invite now Rebecca and Pamela to tell you a little bit about what to expect during the Congress. Over to you.
Thank you, David. We're so excited to welcome you to the 2022 ISPA Congress in New York and online. Following the adventure of creating an online Congress last year, it was an exciting new challenge to be chairing the committee to create an event for in-person and online audiences. Never let it be said that ISPA doesn't embrace a challenge, particularly in times like this. Special thanks must go to the ISPA team for having the vision and logistical brains to pull this off, even as the last weeks have felt so precarious. You have held on and moved forward. You are wonders. Muchas gracias.
Having looked to the future last year, we wanted to acknowledge the massive changes in planning, expectations, structures, and ways of making work that have happened in the last 2 years, and try to focus our minds on the now. If a better, stronger, and fairer future is to unfold, we must take the opportunity of now to rethink, listen, include, upend, and take action to ensure a thriving creative sector. We wanted to continue the conversations of last year in regards to power, privilege, social and climate justice, inclusion, but put them in the context of what we can do now. For example, what is the role and opportunity of policymaking? How can international collaboration prosper or be modified? What are different sectors doing at this time? We set out to ensure a range of voices and approaches could be heard. We've gathered a really brilliant group of speakers and moderators for you, from the far reaches and some joining in really challenging circumstances. We're hugely thankful to them for their commitment and time.
We're looking forward to engaging with you in person and online. So please take all the opportunities you can to discuss, offer questions, reflect on what you've heard, share how you and your networks are taking the opportunity of now. Remember also to use all the hashtags and let the wider world know about our work.
Massive thanks go to the Planning Committee, Alan Moon, Lena Bang, Renalta Arluk, and Rita Ezenwa Ekoro. We've had great conversations to get us to this point, and it's been a real pleasure working with you. So let's embrace this opportunity to ensure our sector can be ready and relevant and as kind as it can be. Embrace connection, new ideas, each other, if you're comfortable with that, and have fun. Wherever you are, remember to wear your masks, and off we go.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Pamela. Again, I just can't say how much pleasure it was working with you both. So now it's time for the coffee clatch, or depending on your time zone, it may be the cocktail clatch. Regardless, there are 6 topics to choose from, as well as a number of general discussion tables. Please note that each table is limited to 10 delegates plus the host. If a room is full, please pick a different table. Please note that not all tables will have designated hosts. So if your table doesn't have one, just dive into the conversation. If you have any problems, please visit our help desk listed within the Coffee Clatch tables or on the side menu. The session is scheduled for 1 hour, but feel free to linger longer. Please do join us at 6 a.m. Eastern Time on January 12th for Pitch New Works, hosted by Anthony Sargent. Enjoy, everyone.